Finding a good time to cast a vote or drop off their early ballot is no easy task. But did you realize that if you're planning to go to the polls, you may be able to get paid time off from work? 3 on your side, Susan Campbell explains how this works. Good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, this is actually a law that's been on the books here in Arizona for decades, but many employers and workers may not realize it. So here's what you need to know. According to state law, workers must have 3 consecutive hours on election day to vote. If you don't have 3 hours on your own time, your employer has to make up the difference without any penalties or loss of income.
As a practical matter, what that means is that there needs to be 3 hours between when the polls open and when your shift starts, or when your shift ends and the polls close, within which for you to vote. And if there aren't, then your employer needs to make up that time with paid time off to vote.
John Balitis is an attorney who specializes in employment issues. He says, according to the law, you have to notify your employer at least 1 day in advance to receive paid time off to vote. And your employer gets to choose whether they'll give you time off before or after your work shift.
But there's nothing in the statute that talks about how that has to be communicated in writing or anything else. So I guess the point is there isn't any particular way you need to let your employer know about this, at least according to the statute. You just need to make sure you do it at least a day in advance.
Employers who violate this law face misdemeanor criminal charges. Scott, I'm going to use us as an example. So we wouldn't actually qualify for any paid time off because we get up super early in the morning, start our days super early. So there's plenty of time on the back end of our day on our own free time to go work. This would more apply to people who maybe work a 10-hour work day and don't have time on either end.
Gotcha. That's a good thing about working early mornings. Susan, thank you.